nice burgers. Oh, she says more than hey nay. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Hey, Jeff Lund, what's up? Hi, Rogie. Yes, Rogie. Jeff Lund, cheers. I'm right here, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm just getting my kafefis together. Let's take another minute or less. We should be good. I've been watching a climate. Well, it wasn't really a climate thing. It was a fusion movie. It's a movie about fusion, and they're talking about the fact that they're basically performing fusion in fusion reactors, and none of the governments want to fund any of the research. These guys are working out of mini storage warehouses and shit. Literally. Because our wonderful governments don't want to fund the research. You know, for eternal power that would save mankind. Think about it. No, they'd rather be greedy and just live a few more years so their fat asses can have what they want, and then fuck the rest of goddamn the future of humanity. Do you realize we could have had this years ago? Yeah, man, we could have had fusion energy years ago. But like I said, the governments and big oil and big poison, they weren't having it because they're too lazy and stupid to just play ball and get on board with fucking fusion. But I digress slightly. I know you guys are kind of behind what I'm saying here. It could sound a little, shocking. Maybe a little bit shocking when you hear this, right? You might think to yourself, dude, you mean we're literally heating up the planet, we're killing ourselves, we're going extinct with oil production, and this whole time we've had fusion and we're not even funding the research on it? It's the power of the sun, basically, in a fucking box. And they just about got that shit. But my point is, we would have had it long ago. That's my point. We would have had it long ago if only our governments, the people that we vote to lead us, would have not ignored the technology, but ExxonMobil and BP and Chevron told them, look away. And they did. Look away, here's some money for you. Don't look at that stuff. Just keep running those pipelines. Yes, power companies are squashing solar panels. Solar panels aren't the solution to our problem, though. If they're a nice, addition. They're a great tool to have in the toolbox. But fusion is literally the answer to the problem, Jeff. See, you don't even know what fusion is, do you? You're talking about fucking solar panels. I'm talking about fusion. It's like, bro, I've got a Ferrari here and you bring me a skateboard and you're like, hey, dude, check out the wheels and the bearings on the skateboard. I've got a fucking Ferrari, Jeff! I almost took a drink of my microphone. But, keep talking about solar panels since you don't want to talk about fusion. This is my typical audience. Talk about something else. I'm not paying attention to what Nate's saying. Oh, you know about solar panels? You know about solar panels, Nate? Yeah, harnessing the energy of the sun? I want you to join in the conversation that I'm having. Right? I don't want you to just make shit up and spit it out there. I want you to pay attention to what I'm telling you. All right? It upsets me. You're talking about fucking solar panels. The only person that's really joining in the conversation isn't even joining in the conversation, trying to start a whole other one. There is a clip here that sums it all up. I'm just going to play for you the clip really quick. Water power plants channel. Oh, yeah? Is that something I should look at? All right, check this out. You look at this. I'll look at that. Look at this, look at that. Listen to what this man has to say.
Reached a point where the decision-making process was being done in accordance with practices of systems engineering. It took 2 to 3 years to accomplish that turnaround because this was
I'm sorry, you know, this is all copyrighted. I'm sure I probably can't play this for you. So, he's going to get into it right here. I'm going to jump ahead, so hopefully I don't get a copyright strike for 30 seconds of video.
chaotic and certainly in need of a regimented and disciplined systems engineering approach. And over the past 4 years, I've seen progress in that direction. This is a real test.
Where is it?
Human civilization. And it's a test that we can't afford to fail.
That was it. Look, I don't know what happened to my picture, guys. This is fucking driving me crazy. Dude, this is driving me crazy. Where'd the fucking whole desktop go? What the fuck just happened? Why would it be black when I went full screen? Desktop 3. Show the goddamn desktop. Because I went full screen, you're not going to show it? Okay, fine. Fuck you. I'll hack your ass. How about that? I will fucking hack you.
We have to prove that we have the intelligence.
Dude, I think they can detect that this is copyrighted and they're blacking out my screen. Yeah, on my computer, they're blacking out my screen. I can see it, but you can't. This is crazy. I just want to make one point, man. This is fucking crazy. Fucking psychos. Listen to him make this one point. Fuck them. I got this shit. Fuck these motherfuckers. Like I said, I'll hack this shit.
Need of a regimented and disciplined systems engineering approach. And over the past 4 years, I've seen progress in that direction. This is
hey, Amish.
a real test, human civilization.
Listen.
And it's a test that we can't afford to fail. We have to prove that we have the intelligence to prevent our own extinction.
Man, I couldn't have said it better myself, but I can answer to that right now. We don't. We've already failed the test. And he's late to the goddamn examination room. He's showing up late and he forgot his fucking pencil. But I'm already here. I already took the test and I got 100% on it. I passed it. And because I know the answer. The answer is we've already failed. That's the answer. We're not gonna make it. It's too late. We could have done it, but we've got people that support big oil in our government that we voted for to lead us, and they literally led us to our own deaths. Like the Pied Piper leading the fucking rats off a fucking cliff. That's what our leaders have done to us. Now, I know this kind of rhetoric bores most of my, loyal audience members, but I really wish you guys would push yourselves to listen for just a few minutes, man. You might learn something. So I can't show you this fusion technology, obviously. They don't want you to see it on YouTube. My own, fucking, who is this, XSplit broadcaster must have some kind of built-in fucking copywriting thing in it now. I don't know. The screen goes black when I try to show you guys copyrighted stuff. Because God forbid you find out that there was a fucking fusion program going around the world. Scientists from all around the world were working together to make this happen. And our beautiful leaders that we've elected to lead us have subverted and destroyed the science. No, let me just show you one more image, okay? One more image. Look at this. This is what a fusion reactor scientist was resorted to just to set up his equipment so he could do experimentation. Because our lovely government, wants to fund the research of what turns frogs gay. Instead of, finding the solutions to energy. They want to fund a hotel, that doesn't even get built and costs us $60 million so they can raise the building in another country. We covered that this morning. Look where he's going, guys.
So this is our facility where storage facility.
That's what you need to see. There you go. That's where our fusion scientists are resorting to do their fusion experimentation. That's safe for all of humanity. Yeah, that's exactly where we want fusion reactors. And this is because our government isn't funding these scientists. So they literally are self-funded, or GoFundMe's, or the goodness out of some rich person's heart. How do you know if a frog is gay? You ask the United States federal government, and they charge you $20 million to figure it out. Let me tell you, we've got nuclear reactors that are literally turning the frogs gay. Now, some people might not believe this, but I literally went down to the reactor myself to inspect this. Now, I got my own super male vitality. Of course, I've got my iodine. I'm completely protected by any kind of nuclear radiation that these things might be emitting outside the plant. But I'm telling you that I saw those frogs down there in a little mini frog nightclub, and they were partying it up, doing gay sex. I saw it myself. Don't you ever question Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com. We get our information from the purest sources. Absolutely. Undeniable. Are the gay frogs dangerous? Absolutely not. They're not a danger to anybody. They're just over there dancing and having a good time. They're decorating, and cutting hair. The only two gay men in my life growing up, one was an interior decorator, and the other one was a hairdresser. That's not true. I had other gay men in my life too. But fact checked, like Facebook. Amish Hitman is one of those gay men. I like to call him my little bish. Fact checked, like Facebook. I mean, the reactors. That's dangerous. A fusion reactor? Dude, something that harnesses the power of the sun in a small, tiny little space and produces ungodly, unmeasurable amounts of energy. I don't know, Lonesome Lenny. What do you think, pal? Do you think it sounds like something you'd want to be storing your freaking, your keepsakes and your baseball card collection next to? In the mini storage down the street, bro? I don't know. You tell me. Is that I don't get it. I don't know what a hoo-hoo is. I mean, okay, so we're all caught up. No questions. Okay, great. We're good. We're good. So this documentary, I want to go back and watch it again, actually, from the beginning. It's called Let There Be Light, and I'm watching it on Amazon Prime for free. It's only an hour or so long. Hour, 10 minutes. I have a storage unit. Maybe I should check out the guy next door. Bro, let me tell you something. The people who are next to me better be careful in my storage unit. I don't have anything safe in that goddamn locker either. People put all kinds of shit in storage lockers, man. We don't give a fuck. Who cares? It's fucking storage locker. Fuck your neighbors. Yeah, I'm violating a bunch of rules. I don't give a fuck. That's what I'm paying for. So, Yeah, let me close that screen and go to another one here. Let there be light. Maybe I should leave that up just so I can finish watching it without having a... Dude, why is it doing that? Are you kidding me? Why is it switching over? That is so weird. Nothing is working right today. Okay, so there's nothing going on here. Okay. 3 Pennsylvania officers charged with manslaughter in fatal shooting of 8-year-old Phantom Ability. I mean, did all of them shoot this child? God, that malfunction of the chat couldn't have happened at a better time. That was some kind of luck right there. Skulls of my nosy neighbors in my storage locker. Why do I believe that, Amish Hitman? What happened to the charts? Tired of seeing the blank in the market? What? Charts? You want charts? I'll show you fucking charts, dude. We got great charts. I got all kinds of charts here. Let's get the chat back up here. There we go. Yeah, man. It's looking good to me. It might be looking bad to you, but $1.50 Cardano's making me a wealthy man. And I'm not complaining about $2.10 Polygon, $3,150 Ethereum. No, not a problem. Kid Blur. My fucking finances are doing great. Little bitch ass. I want everyone to see me block you. Bye-bye. Would you lose some money? Lonesome Lady charts confuse you? Okay, I just put that up there to prove a point. It doesn't matter when the market's down or the market's up. I'm still making money. It doesn't matter. I'm always making money. You want me to show you my fucking Harmony 1, you little bitch? You don't even want to see it because your dick will never get hard again once I show it to you. So... You know, there's something wrong with a woman that feels the need to wear a bra that does this to her fucking tits. I'm telling you, right there, look. You're a little insecure when you feel the need to wear a bra that squeezes your tits together like that. You're a little insecure, honey. You want to, I'd love to show you who that insecure bitch is, but I'd rather not even have her stupid fucking face on my show. So, where's my chat screen? Let's see here. This might be it right here. Yes. Yes. No, that's not it. Okay, remove. Where's my chat screen, man? Why does it keep doing this, dude? So fucking not cool. There it is. God, dude. I gotta tell you guys something. Oh, let me get rid of this motherfucker. Hold on. Let me get rid of this dumb cunt really fast. There you go. I'm gonna refresh my chat too. Give me a second. Just get this shit off of my goddamn... You know, thanks YouTube for allowing this fucking cunt onto my goddamn live stream. Thanks YouTube. You guys suck my fucking dick. Fuck you. You fucking dumb cunts. Alright, let's get some chat up in the chat, guys. So I can get some chat up on screen. Let's get some chatty chats going. Chat it up. Chat, chat, chat. Let me see some chat. Chat it up for me today. Nailed it. You know, it doesn't matter what I sing as long as I say nailed it afterwards. I learned that from Cult of Dusty. How's the weather? Almost perfect. You know, 62 degrees, 63 degrees, fucking beautiful, sunny. No breeze, just like perfect, man. 47 there. Yeah, at night it gets a little cooler because I'm up, I'm 3,000 feet up on a mountain. But as soon as the sun comes up, man, it's doable. You can go outside in shorts, you know. Um, so Russia has built up all their forces on the Ukrainian border. It's not good. Not good. False flag incident right around the corner. David D! What's up, son? Sounds gorgeous. Not your place, but in the area many years ago. Really? Oh. Well, I bet I'm the only one tweet mentioning you have a nice one. I gotta unfollow everywhere. You have a nice one? Yeah. I don't care, bro. I'll block you everywhere. I don't need you here. You never come to my fucking shows anyway, you fucking cunt. Someone comes in here and I start blocking them, and they act like they're some kind of an asset, and they never show up to any of my fucking shows. They never come in and chat, ever. He's like, I'm going to start blocking you everywhere. Yeah, block me everywhere, you stupid little cunt. We don't need your negative Nancy ass in here with your cunt fucking comments. Your cunt ments. I don't need to hear your cunt ments. This is a time to buy. Anybody that's looking to get in the market, this is a buy-in time. That's all it is. It's an opportunity for a lot of people. I'm not buying because I am displaying, I'm exhibiting restraint. I got some money sitting in the bank, and it's going to sit there. And I'm going to watch my money go up in this market instead of sweat out another fucking buy-in in the dip to watch it dip further. I just don't need that. I don't need that that stress in my life right now. I got to get everything all straight. And whenever things start going way up for me, and they will, real soon, because of this market, I'll probably start taking some more risks with different coins and stuff. I love it. I love the fucking crypto market. I love the entire crypto. I love the metaverse, all of it, man. The NFTs, the staking, fucking the liquidity pools, bro. All of it, man. It's so exciting. It's the wild, wild, wild motherfucking West. I wish, is that what you're saying? On the verge of losing everything I have and restarting, which isn't much, but still sucks. I'm 60-40 bonds and stocks. Bonds and stocks. What are you doing? What are you doing with bonds and stocks, man? Oh my goodness. They are so... You should just call that boring and stupid instead of bonds and stocks. Boring and stupid. Bonds and stocks. What are you doing, bro? Don't you watch the Stock Market Crash channel with H.A. Goodman? He's warning you. He's warning you. And he keeps warning you. And he keeps warning you. It still hasn't happened yet. And I love that shit. I think it's fucking hilarious. What am I smoking? Jar number 1, jar number 2, or jar number 3? We've got jar number 1's Girl Scout Cookie. Jar number 2 is Gorilla Glue 4. And jar number 3 is Cherry Pie. I really don't think we're going to do the Cherry Pie because it's going to fuck me up too much. And I like being alert this time of night. That's when I like to be alert. I'm drinking my coffee. So let's go jar number 1 or jar number 2. Girl Scout Cookie or Gorilla Glue. Ooh, that rhymed. I liked it. Girl Scout Cookie it is. Girl Scout Cookie it is. Kevin Lesnar wants me to smoke the Girl Scout cookies. So here I go. I'm gonna get some Girl Scout cookies to go. Oh, wow. Go rhymes with go. Go rhymes with go. That's the dumbest thing I think I've ever said. I'm a senior citizen, so I'm playing it vanilla. Lenny, you sound like my parents, man. My mom doesn't want to get into it. Not interested. Hey. I mean, you'll be gone. You'll be dead and buried by the time those things fucking mature, right? Aren't you in a hurry to make some fucking cash? Don't I sound like the devil? Sign right here in blood. You know, I talked to an old man on an airplane once. Really nice guy. And him and his wife sat next to me in the airport. And I taught them about crypto, and I even asked him if he had Cash App, and he was like, I can't remember if he had to download it or not, but he got it on his phone, and he purchased his first Bitcoin right there with me sitting next to him. And it immediately, I said, as soon as you buy it, I said, this price is going to drop. And he sat there and he watched it drop. And he's like, you're right, it's dropping. I'm like, don't worry about it. It'll come back. I'm like, it always does. I'm like, but, you know, I was texting him. We were texting each other on the plane. He gave me his phone number. And I sent him like 2 texts later on after that I met him. He never texted me back. I don't know if he died or he just doesn't want to respond or whatever. No, mass bonds are state tax-free and safe. You've got no... You've... Oh. I mean... There's no... What? Okay. Lonesome Lenny. What's the APY on your mass bond? I don't know what mass is, but what is your APY? What do you get interest-wise on a bond? Yeah, I'm going for my portfolio right now. What kind of interest rate, Lonesome Lenny, are you getting on your mass bond? That is state. He goes, almost 4%. Holy shit, dude. That's like 16 times more percentage than what the banks give you to have money sitting in a checking account. That's like 16 times the interest, bro, right? They give you like 0.2, right? It seems good. It seems really good. But you know what, Lonesome Lenny? If you had taken that money that you would put in that bond and instead you invested on my advice, when I told my audience that I was going to do it, and you taken all that money and you had popped it into you know, let's just say, I don't know, let's just pick a random one. Like, oh, I like this one a lot. It's called Harmony 1. So you got 4% on yours? On one. Now, I own like 50 different cryptos. But on just one of, and this is my best one, on just one of my crypto purchases, one of my bonds, I'm making, how many times does 4 go into 568? 568 divided by 4 equals, I'm getting 142%. I'm getting 142 times more than you're getting on mine. You're on 4%. I'm on 568.53%. Dude, if I was just at 8.53%, I'd be double what you're getting on your shit bond. And it is a shit bond. Understand, you're being suckered, bro. Why not put your cash into something that loves you back instead of something that bends you over and fucks you up your ass for 4% bullshit return? I put in $2,600, roughly, give or take. That $2,600 is now worth $18,000, bro. You realize that? Now, all I'm getting from Lonesome Lenny is silence all of a sudden, and I don't know why. The only reason I did this was to show you how horrible an investment bonds are. You can walk out of this crypto market any day you want. Bro, I could take my 568 right now and walk. I could. But I have a feeling that Harmony 1's going to go way higher, dude. It's only at 31 cents. I have a feeling it's going to go up to, $1,000 or more like Ethereum. I'm just early. I'm in early. You could be in early too. James, I don't destroy the environment because I purchased crypto. That's fucking hilarious. And why the fuck should I give a fuck about the environment, James? Seriously. Think about it. It's not going to be here. We're not going to be here. We're going to be extinct soon. So what, do I have to spend my whole life cleaning up after you and other fucking rodents out there? No, thank you, man. I clean up after myself. You clean up after yourself. And don't worry about me so much. Don't worry about what I care about. You know, you worry about your shit. How about that? What do you think, James? James Creason, what do you think? Yeah, I don't know what a booker is. I don't know what a booker is. You must be from another country. I don't understand that. Yeah, I'm not a boomer. I'm Gen X, you fucking dumb douchebag. You don't even know how old I am. I'm not a boomer, you fucking idiot. And I got news for you. Boomers don't necessarily like fucking crypto, you dumbass. It's more a Gen X thing. You're just wrong on every account, James Creason. You're getting it wrong everywhere. Don't you know how to troll, you little bitch ass? I thought you were going to block me on every channel, dude, when you're still not done yet. Now you got to come in with your little troll accounts. James Creason on YouTube. What you got? Anyhow, Lonesome Lenny, I live on my portfolio. I know it's boring, but I'm cool with it. Lonesome Lenny, I'm going to use this goddamn analogy all fucking day. I literally just put a Ferrari in your driveway and you skateboarded right past it out onto the road to go to work. Wow, man. I understand that you're a senior, Lonesome Lenny, but, you know, usually I get really abusive with people when they show me how stupid they are. And I'm just going to leave it at that, man. At this point in my show, I would be really abusive with you normally. But since you're a senior, I'll take it easy on you, bro. I feel really bad for the amount of ignorance that you've got. Wow. Yeah, stick with your 4% bonds, bro. That's safe. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. You want your boomer logic, motherfucker. Hey, James, there goes your boomer right there, dude. You missed your fucking boomer boat. Right? Am I right? You a boomer, motherfucker? Wow. 4%, huh? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. You know, got hit with a mosquito drone today. No, I don't catch. Now I don't get to catch Ebola. Are we still on the mosquito drones? Wow, man. Dude, I am just like, you know, I can lead you to water, but I can't force your head under it and drown you like your fucking ignorant ass deserves to be. You know, and sometimes I wish I could. 4% bond, man, over a 500% crypto. But I like my 4% bond. You know, it's like, so many other things we could compare this to, and I think the Ferrari nails it. The Ferrari skateboard thing nails it for me every time. It's a good one. You know, a skateboard with only 2 wheels on it. That's what your 4% bond is, bro. While I just put a Ferrari in your fucking driveway. You're not so old that you don't know what a fucking Ferrari is, right, bro? They've been around just about as long as you. And I'm just amazed that you would pass up $500% goddamn interest on something. It's all available to you right now, man. And just because I got lucky on one doesn't mean you won't get lucky on one. You know, and that'll pay your whole goddamn nut, right? It'll take you completely out of the negative when you find one good one. Nice bond. Thank you, hippie chick. Thank you for noticing. With tax advantage, the mass bond equal about 7%. Oh, I didn't realize, Lonesome Lenny. I didn't realize that. My bad. It's a big 7%. You know, I didn't realize. I didn't realize that, bro. My bad. I didn't realize it was actually 7%, bro. My bad. 568.53%. But, you know, your 7%'s great. Yeah, get in on that 7%. When are you going to cash that one in, bro? In 20 years? What is it, a 20-year bond? Well, I'm sure it's a shorter bond, right? It's a couple-year bond, 2-year bond, 3-year bond, something like that. Yeah, I haven't even been in crypto for a year, dude. You know? Haven't even been doing this for 1 year, and I'm looking at that. That's 3% more. I know, right? So every 10,000 you get $700. Come on, man. I'm being sincere and having a conversation. I know, Larry. I mean, Lenny, I'm sorry. It's so hard for me to not be abusive towards you. You're saying things that just are so outrageous. I mean, I know you're trying to be sincere with me, and I appreciate that so much. I do. I detect that in you. But at the same time, bro, you're not treating yourself fairly right now. Short length and some are callable, and I get 100% back. Short length. What's short length? What is it, a year? Is it 6 months? 6 months? So you only get half because it's a year APY. So how long is the goddamn term, bro? Hippie says it sounds like a junk bond. Well, I don't know where Lenny is. He might be in another country. I don't know if he's in the United States. He called them mass bonds. Maybe he meant Massachusetts. Maybe he's in Canada. I have no idea. I don't know what the fuck a mass bond is. I have a feeling he's pulling his own leg because he started at 4% and now he's up to 7% magically. It's funny. You still can't compete with 500%, bro. That still leaves me 60% to fucking dick slap you with. Across the face. That's pretty funny. I don't know if you're going to get my humor, Larry. I'm sorry, Lenny. I'm sorry about that. I know you're a senior. But you have to realize, man, the amount of ignorance that you're displaying right now is so horrid. I'm not promising you this kind of return. You know, there's risks, sure, and it's challenging, and it's any time you get into something new, yeah, it's a pain in the ass, sure. But at the end of the year, when you've got your shit 4%, which I'm sure is all you're going to get, you're probably not going to get 7. When you get your shit 4%, and I decide to finally pull some fucking, and I already fucking pulled profit, bro. I pulled plenty of profit off of this and other cryptos. Thousands and thousands of dollars of profit I've taken. How many thousands and thousands of dollars can you take out of your bonds? Probably none. That money's locked in, isn't it? You have access to that money while it sits in a bond? Can you take some out? It lowers your return? Is it like an insurance policy? I buy the bond at 4%, and with the tax advantage, you get a total. Oh, off your taxes. So you don't get 4%. You get 4%, and you get a 3% tax decrease on that specific expenditure. You aren't getting 7%. See? You're lying. You're trying to straw man me now, bro. And there's no reason for you to straw man. Dude, I don't care if that thing's getting you 20%. It's still shit compared to 568. That's my point. You don't even want to look at this, man. You remind me of a lot of other people, like my mom. You remind me of my mom. I mean, that's why I'm not being mean to you and rude to you, because you know this is the same conversation I'd be having with her, and I would be saying, "Mom, you're fucking crazy." I would literally tell my mom that you're fucking crazy. You know? I'm telling you it's raining, and I'm bringing you a thunderstorm. You know? The government, your shit government, is giving you 4 fuck you up your ass %, spitting on you, and telling you it's fucking raining. That's the difference between your shit bond and the crypto market, bro. I mean, I wonder how much you had to look to find that big old 4%. You know, you probably thought that was great. Think of how bent over they got you right now. Is it 7:10? You're late. God damn it. You made me miss my 7:10, Lenny. At least I got your name right that time. All right, so no law regarding Lenny's ignorance. He can be as ignorant as he wants to be in here, and I still love you, Lenny. I want you to know that. I will abuse you a little bit, but I will try to keep it as respectful as I can, considering the amount of ignorance that you are fucking lobbing at me, you're gonna have to take a little bit of pain. You're gonna have to take a little bit of pain. Let's smoke. I thank you. You're welcome, Lenny. Dude, listen, I appreciate you for allowing me to be over the top with you. Because I want you to know, if you and I were face to face, I would never talk to you like this. I would show you a lot more respect. I'm in character, I'm on my show, I'm a little crazy. And I just want you to know I'm not like this in person at all. The reason I am being a little disrespectful is because you've just said something so outrageous to my entire audience. And I just feel like they don't deserve to have somebody in here trying to pull them away from that with something as little as 4% return on a bond. You know? If you had something legit to offer them, I wouldn't mind so much, but I gotta come up against you on this one, brother. I mean, you're just... Double hit replacement, I'm a fortunate fellow. Cheers, no law regarding double hit replacements. Cheers, Larry. I know you're walking around fine now. Those hip replacements are amazing. My buddy got one. If you're trying to make me feel sorry for you with the hip replacement. My buddy used to skateboard after he got his hip replaced. You're not trying to change anyone's mind. No, Larry. None of us are trying to change anyone's minds. People will walk away with whatever they want to from a conversation. Now, I'm not saying you're trying to convince anybody. I'm just saying your narrative, your spin that they should be doing bonds, you're going to hurt people. You're going to hurt young investors, man, that could be doing really well for themselves. And they're like, yeah, I'm going to play it safe, you know, and get nothing in return. You need a new knee. I've done tore it up. I know what you're trying to say. I knew you were trying to say done. Joel, what's up? Wow, that bong rip was amazing. So, wow, my crypto, you want to see my crypto.com? Look at this. There's Cosmos. My Cosmos is at almost 100%. I'm trying to get that just right. It won't get right in there. But anyway, there's my Cosmos. 97, almost 100%, right? I mean, that's... Look at my crypto.com. I can't get it in there. My crypto.com is 107%. Just saying. You know, I've got a lot of good picks on here. You guys don't have to go into this blindly. You know, never do it blindly. Never do anything blindly. You know, you've got Google, you've got YouTube, and all the podcasters and all the information that I've told you is out there, and you can find so much more. You've got CoinMarketCap and their news that they give you. It's free. You can download any exchange and get free crypto news every day. Read what's hot. Read what they're working on. Read what's coming up. Read what's failing. You know, you can educate yourselves, or You can be like Lonesome Lenny, and you can blindly trust the government to give you fucking 4%. You took it in the ass. I took it up the ass 2007, 2008. I did too. That housing bubble, it destroyed me, bro. But then by 2010, I got the fuck out of Florida. I took all my money out of stocks, and I bought myself a one-way ticket to California. And here I am, man, with, you know, more than $250,000 sitting in crypto right now. I think it's more than a quarter. Let me look real quick. Yes, more than $250,000 is sitting in crypto still. I haven't lost that much. I am down right now because the market's down. But that's okay. This happens all the time. It's the nature of the beast. It's dynamic. Like me. It can go very quiet. And it can go very loud. You never know. I do have great picks. So do you, freaking Oracle. That's why people should subscribe to your channel. You know? Oops, that's the wrong thing. Here we go. You know? I honestly couldn't think of a better person for advice than Nate. I've known him very... Oh, let me say, man, you bust my balls so much. That is the nicest thing you've ever said. Thank you so much, Amish. I appreciate you so much for saying that. I wish you would say stuff like that more often, bro. You usually just come in and troll me. I went into Elon blindly, and it was a good payoff. Yeah? Yeah? Elon's doing good for you? I just don't want it because I fucking hate Elon Musk. I hate it. I don't want anything with his name on it. I fucking hate him. But you know what? I'm glad that you guys are making money. I don't care what you're doing, you know? I don't care if it's a I hate Nay crypto and you guys all bought it and you're all making a shit ton of money. I would be so happy for you guys. I'd be like, man, I should have bought some I hate Nay crypto. I'm down due to Ethereum being down. What? See, Ethereum is up for me, bro. Dude, my average buy-in on Ethereum is $2,643. It's 2,600, right? Right now it's at 3,100. My Ethereum is fucking pumping. My Ethereum is pumping, dude. I'm at 10% on my Ethereum, and I'm $3,200 I've made just by holding the Ethereum. Not to mention all of the Ethereum I've pulled for profit and purchased so many other things with NFTs and other cryptos with my Ethereum. I really have. A lot of Ethereum. I've spent a lot of Ethereum. And I suggest that nobody spends any more Ethereum anymore until those gas prices come down. Move to Polygon. Move to Solana. Move to SataMask if you can ever get that piece of shit to work. All we want, I'm still gonna make money off his dumbass. You're gonna make money off Elon? Okay, that's fair. I'm definitely gonna be hitting you up for some info once this business gets going. Hey, I read an article concerning Walmart getting into crypto and NFTs. Think that will have any effect within the market? Seeing as they are the largest retailer on the planet, yeah. Don't you, David? Don't you think the largest retailer on the fucking planet would have an effect if they joined crypto? Come on, David. What do you think I'm going to say? Yeah, it's going to have an effect, and I think it'll be positive. I think more people will have access to crypto. More people will be intrigued by seeing crypto and seeing Walmart's getting into it. And people that are maybe not wealthy, you know, that go to Walmart frequently might be like, hey, man, is crypto something I could get into? I thought that was only for rich people. You know, and that brings more people in. Hope to see you here more often, Eddie says to Lenny. I don't know what Lenny said. I missed it. Bought more Bitcoin, brother. Good. Ben Roach, hello. I'm down. Okay, so, honest fellow, and I appreciate your humor, says Lenny. Yes, but my alts are down due to Ethereum being down. Lenny, how did you find my show? I tried every email I can, and SataMask won't let me do shit. Me too. I don't know why. Eddie Haynes, thank you for the warm welcome. Maybe we should try different passwords, bro? Maybe if you use the old password that you had, maybe it's already in the system and they won't let you use the same password or something. I don't know. I'm just thinking everything. I haven't tried everything yet. All just asking your opinion. Long. Yeah, I got you, brother. I'm with you, I'm sure, on that. Yeah, it's going to be positive. Anytime, buddy, we're a family here. Will be more interested in it then, too. Right, David? If Walmart does it, the floodgates are going to open all over again. Amish. I own 9 NFTs now. Fuck you, Eddie. My alt bags would be worth more if... How dare you have more NFTs than me? My alt bags would be worth more if Ethereum was up another 500 to 1,000. I read an article that some casinos in Las Vegas are accepting crypto. I'll keep trying, buddy. We're all caught up on the chat. All right. Let's move on here. Oh my God, I can't believe CNN is printing this article. Oh my God! Look at these fucking idiots. Billy! Billy, are you here, Billy? Tell me you're here, Billy. Please. Yes. You are definitely reading that correctly. You are definitely reading that correctly. That headline is literally what you are reading right now, guys. Dude, why won't the fucking chat come up? I swear to fuck. God damn it, dude. This fucking software has really been pissing me off lately. It never used to do this. Every time I switch something over, it moves. And one of these days, I'm going to pull up a screen with fucking private information on it, and this goddamn shitty software is going to show my goddamn information on screen. Fucking motherfuckers. I don't know what the fuck these re-engineers did over there at XSplit, but man, it's got me fucking mad as fuck right now. All right. Airlines ask Biden administration for immediate intervention on 5G. What? 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 With absolutely no proof of anything, of any interference whatsoever with the technology. This is what CNN puts on their goddamn fucking website. Executives, oh, you know, because executives are fucking scientists. So anytime there's a dude that is fucking paid off by a goddamn corporation, millions and millions of fucking dollars here. Dude, I swear to fuck YouTube, I'm trying to do a goddamn show. Fuck YouTube. Yeah, David Long. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. David Long, it doesn't. Right. Yeah, we know what they're bitching about, guys. The thing is, it's not gonna do it. That's the thing. Hey, what? Old planes. Hey, you know, look, just for one moment, David Long, who's fucking putting bullshit misinformation in my chat right now. Hey, David. So, older airplanes have the new 5G technology on them that it's going to interfere with their radio frequencies because they're on the 5G fucking network, bro? Older planes? Do you even hear yourself, bro? You don't even make sense. God, that is so sickening that you're one of my audience members. Wow. Yeah, the older planes, that's their technology, is they're on the 5G network. Yeah, older planes are on 5G communication network. And yeah, everything runs on the 5G. That's it. The 5G technology, the older planes, the Cessnas. It's the Cessnas. It's the Skorskys and the Cessnas. The Sikorskys. Can somebody with a little bit of common sense please chime in my fucking chat? Please. I would really appreciate it. Anybody. Anybody at all. Anybody at all wants to chime in and make some sense in this chat. When did that shit start happening? Anyway, let me go back to my first point. Executives from the largest U.S. airlines asked the Biden administration for immediate intervention in the planned rollout of 5G technology near major airports on Wednesday, warning of dire consequences for transportation and the economy. Executives. You know, those executives, they're such scientists. They really have a good grip on information technology and have a great understanding. You know, they've all got PhDs in electronics and understand, you know, communications and waves and microwaves and 5G and 4G and the differences between, you know, what airplanes fucking communicate with on their fucking radios. They've got a great understanding. The airplane executives, you know, the people who get hired in from other corporations because they're going to make them a lot of money, because they're going to shift things around financially. Those people are the people we're going to take our 5G advice from. How are we doing? Greasy Behemoth, what's up, brother? Maybe the Southwest will give passengers more than peanuts. Dude, that was the thing. I'd get on a plane and they just give you a bag of peanuts and a glass of water. And you're like, wow, dude, you guys like suck my dick. You're there. Check out all his other channels and sources of social media. Thank you for becoming a new family member. Eddie Haynes. Thank you, Eddie. That's very welcoming of you. I love that. Hey, Lonesome Lenny. Lonesome Lenny. All truth be told here, full disclosure, Eddie Haynes has a trendy as Dabbers tattoo on his hand. That's my old channel name, just so you know. Hey, man, we got to keep it real up in here. We can't act like Eddie's just some member moving through the chat, being nice. No, man, he's a soldier. He's one of us. One of us. Bing bong, bing bong. Dude, were we talking about a fucking movie called Bing Bong You're Dead or some shit like that? Where the fuck is that coming from? Where did that come from? Bing Bong You're Dead. Is that even a thing? Oh, shit. No. Yes, delete the message. When you accidentally send the wrong thing to somebody. How do I delete that before they see it? Fuck. They're gonna hate me. I sent 2 pictures of the same thing, man. They're gonna be like, what are you doing? You're spamming me. That's a phrase. Bing bong, you're dead. I fucking love it, dude. I don't know where it came from, but I fucking love it. I want to wear the tattoo. I'm deeply honored to have it. Eddie, I love you, brother. Thank you. It became famous on TikTok. Bing bong, you're dead. It should be a horror movie, bro. It should be like a spoofy horror movie. Let's write that. You know? The executives wrote, the ripple effects across both passenger and cargo operations, our workforce, and the broader economy are simply incalculable. The executives wrote, to be blunt, the nation's commerce will grind to a halt. That's what the airlines are telling Biden is going to happen when they release 5G. Which, by the way, they're already using it. Yeah, David, you got a study to back that up? David, do you have a study that backs that up? You know, or don't you think the people that worked on 5G did a lot of fucking testing with it? And don't you think that when someone said, oh, it's going to mess with the guidance systems on the airplanes, don't you think they tested it? Or they're like, no, who cares? We're just going to release 5G and crash planes everywhere. What do you think? How much money is invested all around the world in 5G? You don't think they've already thought of this, David Long? You're a conspiracy nut, bro. What do you know about 5G technology? What do you know about 5G technology? Enlighten us. Come to Patrick Space Force Base? Oh, God. So you can show me what? You don't even know how to put it into words? Yeah, hey, yeah, let's just put out 5G technology and put all our goddamn commerce all betting on... Yeah, I know, right? Y2K? You know, where's the outcry from everybody else, man? All the people who... Don't you think the people involved in the science, there'd be some people involved in it that would go, hey, man, this is fucked up. It's fucking with fucking airplanes. We're going to have to go public with this. Or they've all been silenced, David Long. Yeah, you are a conspiracy nut job, bro. You are. You totally are. You know? I don't care if you've worked on drones or not. You're a conspiracy nut job. You've already lied on my fucking chat with shit that you couldn't possibly know. You've already fucking straight lied on my chat. Let's go back. Let's go back. Look. Look. Gotta do this to you, buddy. Here it is. I understand what I'm talking about. Okay, that's your first lie right there. You don't. I've dealt with guidance systems for 10 years. That's not a long time. Okay, you sound like you're new. Building Predator drones and Hellfire missiles. Okay, sure you have. And sure that's something that someone who builds Predator drones is allowed to fucking put on the internet in a chat room. Certainly. This is the first for me, bro, so thanks. Great. Okay, I believe you. I'll give you that. You build guidance systems for Hellfire missiles. Great. You say now 5G interferes with frequencies. How do you know that? Therefore, you're stating this as fact. Therefore, low altitude guidance could possibly malfunction. How do you know any of this? How could you know any of this? Where's your proof? Did you study that very thing? 5G interfering with guidance systems on planes, bro? Where's your evidence to back it up? You know, if this is a thing, if all of these airline executives are so concerned about it, well, certainly they sought out some science behind it too, didn't they? Show me the study that they paid for. They're fucking airlines, man. They could pay for a fucking shit study. from a college. Show me the fucking study. No, I didn't see what you did there. Let me back up. I think they said, fuck it, let's wing it. Oh, now I see what you did there, yeah. All right. Yeah, you're totally a conspiracy theorist. Now you're saying, see, wing it. Hey, you see what I did there? I said wing it. You get the joke? Yeah, we get the joke. Freaking, hey, we get it. Freaking article. Communications would be great, but the plane may crash. Let fly. I mean, do you think the people who invented 5G, who are implementing 5G, who are installing 5G, you think they're going to go hop on an airplane to go somewhere? You think they're fucking worried about it? No, I do not build guidance systems. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. What did you say? You said, I've dealt with guidance systems for 10 years, building Predator drones and Hellfire missiles. Oh, okay. Okay. You've dealt with those systems. What does that mean? You slip it into the fucking cartridge, into the goddamn hard drive box where it goes on the drone that you built? So that makes you an expert on 5G now? Dude, you're so full of shit. You know, all I ever do on this show is this. Literally, people with fucking PhDs, scientists like you, whatever the fuck you work on, you come in here and you try to pull my dick, motherfucker? You think I'm an idiot? You think I was born yesterday? You're not thinking clearly at all right now, David. You might be on some better shit than me. You know what? Are you on some other shit? Just look at my podcasts. Eddie, Oracle, you're a genius. You are a fucking genius, Oracle. Did you hear me talking about how great you were? I'm not an engineer. I built the shit. Oh, so you know nothing of what you speak. You're a fucking laborer. What's your expertise in 5G interference technology with airplane radar shit? Altimeters or whatever the fuck. Altimeters. Yeah, that's what they say. They say fucks with altimeters. How so? What's an altimeter run on, like, sonar, radar? How does an altimeter... What? Wait. Okay, Google. How does an altimeter gauge altitude? That's a good question, huh?
Here's a summary from AOPA. The altimeter measures the height of an aircraft above a fixed level. The instrument
air pressure
this by taking the ambient air pressure from a static port. As the aircraft goes up, the pressure inside the case decreases and the bellows expand.
Air pressure. There's a gauge on the plane that reads air pressure. You fucking idiots! How is 5G gonna fuck with that? Oh my god! Holy shit! Just doing this, folks. You're welcome. But CNN couldn't do this. That's why you watch me. Because I do this. And these cunts don't. YouTube doesn't. CNN doesn't. I do. You know, I have somebody in here who's literally trying to just drive my fucking narrative into the goddamn, into a goddamn pit. David Long. You know, he's trying to fucking off me. And every fucking point he's made, I've fucking destroyed. Incinerated. You've got nothing, David. That's why I'm taking my time with each one of these comments. Yeah. I'm not an engineer. I built this shit. Yeah. I'm not impressed. You know, I could fucking build a house if you told me where to put the goddamn nail. You know, I bet you, I wouldn't be able to design a fucking home. Right? I bet he has a 5G phone. Yeah. Dude, I'll bet he does too. David, you got a 5G? Are you watching me on 5G right now, motherfucker? Holy shit. Hey, give me a 1 in the chat if you've got a 5G phone, man. I wish I did. But I don't have 5G up here, so not yet. Hopefully one day. He'd just disappear offline if he worked on that sensitive stuff, then publicly talked about it. I don't know, dude. I mean, you'd think if you build drones, Predator drones, you're allowed to just say that shit in chat rooms on the internet? That's fucking crazy, man. I didn't know that. You figured he'd be under some kind of contract with the government. to like non-disclosure, you know? Oh well. He does, now the truth, he does crossword puzzles. Nay, if these 5G wavelengths could interfere with communications or instruments is absurd, and for his statement about the interference with Hellfire-guided missiles won't have any effect. Eddie, right? How are you any more of an expert? I'm not, David! I'm not an expert. I've got Google, and I can just reason. I just showed you the proof. I literally just showed you the proof. I showed you how an altimeter works, something that you didn't bother to do. It doesn't work on frequencies. Altimeters work on air pressure. No dick pulling. How dare you? I'm doing this because I love you, David, okay? Understand that. He gets the info in the bathroom on Reader's Digest. Hey, James McGill. Hey, Gussie, if you're still here. Damn, that is a good question. To say that there could be interference with Hellfire-guided ordnance is beyond me, because if that were true, there would be no comm setup on any battlefield. Working side by side with the engineers and listen to their conversation. Yeah, David, I'm not buying it. 5G is higher than 4G, so it's more pressure, G. Thank you. Where's your proof? I already gave it to you. Homage. Yep, I'm on Dude, David Long is on a 5G phone. I love it. Oh, the hypocrisy. I love it, David. I love you're on a 5G phone. You are the problem, David. This has been great. Live in I might have to go back and watch this segment tomorrow. We have 3 airports and plenty of 5G towers. No issues yet. So you hear what Greasy Behemoth is saying? He says, I live in New York City. We have 3 airports and plenty of 5G towers. No issues yet. Bro, Greasy Behemoth, don't wait for any altimeter problems to happen. They run on air pressure. There's an air pressure gauge on the jet. You know, that's wired in. It's probably hardwired in, right, to the altimeter. That's where it gets the information from. I'm home dying because my lungs got burnt working for them. My security clearance is expired. Dude, your lungs got burnt? I'm so sorry, David. That sucks, bro. Dude, are you suing the federal government? Oh my God. I'm doing a bong hit for Dave. Eddie, right on. Let's do a bong hit for everybody, for each other. Hey, no law regarding bong hits for each other. We're all doing bong hits for each other. Cheers, everybody. I'm having a lot of fun on this conversation, actually. This is absolutely something that I know nothing about. All I do is I just reason. Where's my lighter? Oh, I just reason my way around stuff. And when I common sense it, it's pretty hard to argue with just my common sensing it. You already sued them and won? Good. Oh, I forgot. Dude, I don't remember. Dude, I'm glad. I'm glad that you won. All right, cheers to that. David, how long ago did you quit? Or did you have to quit? Because of your injury? I'm assuming you had to quit because of your injury? How long ago? I hope you have a life pension, bro. Fucking lung damage. For a VSSR and won that too. I don't know what a VSSR is. I'm hoping that's a pension for life. But so Reuters did report the letter. CNN is saying that's where CNN got the information. So AT&T and Verizon have bent over, and they have agreed to postpone the 5G rollout for 2 weeks by airports. To give them time to do what? Exactly. What's going to happen in those 2 weeks? From military and cigarettes. Oh, violation of safety standards. Oh. So, David, how long ago was it that you stopped working for the federal government building drones? The letter says discussions between the airlines and the telecommunications industry are ongoing. Carriers Verizon and AT&T, which own CNN's parent company, first delayed the 5G rollout until January, and then agreed to a more limited airport-focused delay that expires this week. Unless our major hubs are cleared to fly, the vast majority of the traveling and shipping public will essentially be grounded. This means that on a day like yesterday, more than 1,100 flights, 100,000 passengers would be subjected to cancellations. They're threatening the Biden administration. Do you see this? And they're not accrediting that. Do you see this? That's in the letter. They're threatening to ground flights. Jesus fucking Christ. The letter was addressed to the White House, Transportation Department. I bet you this has something to do with masks, guys. I guarantee you this has something to do with regulations for the bug. I guarantee you. This is not about 5G. This is about the pandemic. Watch. They're angling. They're bargaining. That's what they're doing. And they want the regulations lifted on the airports. Watch. I'm just doing this, folks. Mark my words. They failed to comment, of course. The letter was addressed to the White House, Transportation Department, Federal Communications Commission, and the Federal Aviation Administration. Signatories to the letter include members of Airlines for America, executives with Alaska Airlines, American Airlines, Atlas Air, Delta, Hawaiian, JetBlue, Southwest, United, and the airline FedEx and UPS. Yeah, that's 10 different airlines have signed on. Executives from these airlines have signed this letter of 5G. Right. Ask yourselves, do you think those 10 executives are really worried about 5G interference to altimeters for a 2-week delay? Or do you think that this has something to do with and restrictions from the pandemic? You own some airline stocks? They're gone, Oracle. Eddie. Want me to block Loveface? Yes, I want you to block anytime that motherfucker comes in. Yes, please. What a pain in the ass. Yeah, I fucking hate that motherfucker. Yeah, I block him on YouTube, but he comes back, with a new goddamn name. Or whatever. I don't know how the fuck he does it. He comes back instantly with new fucking names. YouTube sucks my dick. Shit lips sucks my dick. And so do all the re-engineers over there at YouTube. You all can go jump off a fucking cliff. Fuck all of you. 2013 was your injury. Had chemo for several years. Was moved to Florida for the Mayo Clinic. No transition. Go home. These pain meds. 23 other meds. I look normal, but my doctors told me to get my first. That's what I was afraid of, David. You're fucking totally lied to us, man. You made it sound like you're fucking standing there in a goddamn warehouse talking to... While you're building Predator drones, while you're building fucking... Listen to yourself. While you're building drones, and you're talking about 5G didn't even exist. They didn't have 5G technology back then. Where would you hear these conversations at? It doesn't even make sense, man. What the fuck? Pain in the ass. Lenny, I know. YouTube doesn't offer us the tools to block these people. Because YouTube sucks my dick. It's fucking YouTube. They're a troll's paradise. United Airlines warned of a devastating impact on aviation if 5G is rolled out in Europe. Do you see this? On Monday evening, United Airlines warned of a devastating impact on aviation if 5G is rolled out near airports. How? How so? I mean, you guys, think about this now. The altimeter is used to judge altitude. I mean, how high up in the air do they think? Right? Think about it. The 5G is going to go, that it's going to penetrate the atmosphere because they're only worried about it being near airports. So that leads me to believe that they know it doesn't affect planes up in the air. So what the fuck does a pilot care when he's looking at the goddamn runway right in front of him and he's landed his plane? What the fuck is if his altimeter goes out, he's still going to see the goddamn runway. And he's going to land a plane just like he always has. So it's like he landed that first Cessna. These pilots can fly without a fucking altimeter. And when they're taking off, they don't need an altimeter. They're just going up. They're at zero until they're in the air. That's a fucking piece of technology. They don't even need to get up in the air. It's just a landing thing. And I think most of them can do it. I'm just saying, if you've got a pilot that needs a fucking altimeter to land goddamn passenger plane with 250 live motherfuckers sitting behind him, you may have hired the wrong pilot. Well landing? What's a well landing? Crucial part of surviving a flight? What's well landing? Oh, well, or you're just saying, well, landing is a crucial part of surviving a flight. Is that what you're saying? Landing is, but I believe a pilot can land a fucking plane without sitting there looking at the altimeter the whole time. He sees the goddamn runway in front of him. And even in fog, I bet they see the fucking lights on those runways. You agree? I don't know, man. I didn't mean to get you caught up in the fucking washing machine, bro. Sorry about that. It was on fucking spin cycle when you jumped in. All right, let's keep going. When deployed next to runways, the 5G signals could interfere with the key safety equipment the pilots rely on to take off. Oh, to take off. Right. Because pilots rely on altimeter to fucking take off. How so? How so? So they know that they're high enough to clear the power lines? I have a feeling at that point, they're pulling up. I don't think they're going to fucking try to level off at that moment. I don't think you're going to need to look at the altimeter to fucking know you got to pull up to go over the goddamn power lines. Clear the infrastructure. I think they're going to pull up. 100 meters? 5G can't reach over 100 meters? Okay, Google. How many meters are in a mile?
One mile is 1,609.344 meters.
Oh my god! Holy shit, dude! Commercial planes fly at like 15,000 feet and above, right? So it's never going to affect them up there. The only time it's ever going to affect them is, if it did affect them, you would think it would just like blink out for 1 second, like right as they go past the tower or something, and then it'd come right back on again or something like that. I mean, what's it going to do? Short circuit the altimeter that runs on air pressure? Dude, my brain is melting just listening to the words coming out of my mouth right now. I need another bong rip just to settle down. I'm so worked up over this bullshit. I can't believe this is on CNN. I can't believe it was on Reuters. And I can't believe that there were actually 10 executives who signed that stupid fucking letter with no science to back it up. Show me the study. Where did this come from? Where did this idea come from? From takeoff to landing once, actually a Cessna Lowell. When you can see the ground, you're all right. They fly. Oh, I was right when I said 15,000 feet. Dude! I'm like a goddamn encyclopedia. I can't believe I got that right. Hey, man. Hey. No law regarding encyclopedia names. There's no A sound in encyclopedia. Encyclopedia nay. Cheers to that. 15,000 feet commercial? Really? Strictly from commercial. How did I know that? How did I know that? Another bong rip with the awesome bong. You really like that bong. Wow. This guy again? Yeah, that guy again. Because YouTube. You know. It's a fancy glass piece. Freaking Arkle, you complete me when you're in my goddamn chat, bro. I love that you're here watching the show. I like to catch you when you're not smoking cigarettes. What are the chances of getting you to quit smoking cigarettes, bro? You vape and smoke cigarettes? And smoke cannabis? Bro, you need to just switch to cannabis. You remember how you said to me the other day, you're like, I don't smoke in the morning? Dude, you need to. If you're smoking tobacco and vaping, nicotine, or nicotine, you should switch. Start vaping THC and smoking bong rips like me if you ever have an urge to smoke a cigarette. Amish is quitting cigarettes. You're working on it? Good, man. Good. I hope I can help convince you to do it. Because, bro, you're missing out on life. You know, it's bothering me. I want to hang out with you more when we're doing an interview, you know, when we're talking or you're doing Crypto Night in Canada or whatever. I want to see more of you. And I know you want to see more of your friends. You know? It's depriving you of life. It's depriving you of money. It's going to make you die of, you know, I hope not. It could make you die of fucking lung cancer, which is a horrible way to fucking die. So it's win-win-win when you quit this shit, bro. I know, bro. I know it's hard while you're driving. I know. They don't care if you die of lung cancer, you know? That's the thing. I do. That's the difference between your company that you work for, the Ministry of Transportation, and me. I'm better. Who's better? The Ministry of Transportation, they couldn't give a fuck about your health? Or me? Me. Stop smoking. Not being able to breathe sucks. David Long. There you go. David Long, guys. David, did you ever explain that shit? I was like, you lied. Did you ever come back and explain it? When is the last time? Yeah. So, David, when is the last time you worked in a warehouse building Predator Jones? What was the last year that you were there? I understand your injuries was in 2013. That doesn't mean you left in 2013. And if you're talking about 5G technology to engineers in the warehouse while you're building drones, it must have been within the last 3 years or so, right? They've only been talking about 5G for the last 3 years. Maybe 4 years. They've been talking about it for a while, haven't they? Maybe they were talking about it back then. Yeah, 7, 8 years ago? Yeah, okay. But you guys, maybe you all just didn't know about it. You didn't know anything about it. You were just hearing about it. You know, they were working on it in Japan. I remember. It was years ago. Okay, Google. When was the first 5G tower installed in Japan?
Here's what I found.
2010, bro. My bad. David Long, I assumed something there. I'm sure you guys were talking about it in the warehouse. Sure. My bad. I assume that 5G hadn't been around that long. It's been around since 2010. So I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But what I'm saying is you guys probably didn't know as much about it now as they do today. And I'm sure that if there was a concern, a study, why don't we Google that? Let's Google it really quick. I'll show you how I research shit. Let's just say study regarding the effects of 5G on altimeters. Five days ago. Yeah, get those studies up there now. 5 days ago. I love it. Oh, fuck you. Here's one from December 9th. Here's one from December 9th. That was a while back. But it's... I want to go way back. December 23rd. Let's go to that December 9th article. It says thepointsguy.com, but let's just go to it. There's a bunch of stuff that came up. So let's just see, because it says the altimeter emits some kind of a frequency signal or something. Let's see what it says. Okay, so you're getting paid, all right. They've got two altimeters on most planes. It says they're run totally different. Bounces radio waves off the terrain below. Yeah, dude. That's not what it said. It said it was air pressure, not fucking bouncing radar waves. Barometric altimeter. Pilots use the barometric altimeter almost exclusively. That's the one. So that's the one that they use, and that's the one that uses the air pressure. It's the secondary altimeter that they've got. It's called a radio altimeter. This altimeter determines an aircraft's precise height by bouncing radio waves off the terrain below. It only works from the ground up to a few thousand feet. Pilots use radio altimeters when conducting approaches to airports in low visibility. Like when airports such as Houston or Seattle get sucked in by fog, these approaches are predicated on a minimum height at which pilots must see at least the approach lighting system. It's called the decision height. If they don't see the lights or runway, they must execute a missed approach and wait until the weather improves. And if it doesn't improve, must divert to an alternative airport. For these types of low visibility approaches, pilots use the radio altimeter to provide precise guidance on exactly how high they are, since they often won't be able to see anything until seconds before touchdown. Aircraft conducting automatic landings, exactly what it sounds like, in low visibility also rely on this data. Finally, radio altimeters power aural digital height callouts on aircraft, increasing a pilot's situational awareness. Okay, here we go. On January 5th, Verizon and AT&T will switch on a new spectrum of 5G wireless communications, the C-band spectrum. The problem is that a study conducted last year shows that 5G transmissions in this spectrum interfere with radio altimeters on aircraft, saying there is a major risk that these systems will cause harmful interference to radar altimeters on all civil aircraft. These radio altimeters operate in an adjacent spectrum to 5G C-band and are susceptible to interference. There's not a link to the actual study. I think that might be it. I think that's a link to the study right there. So let's check out the study. All right. Here it is. Your local Orlando media? Yeah, but you said you weren't getting your hopefully you weren't getting it from the Sentinel Star, bro. The Orlando Sentinel. Director for Operations. Okay. Federal final rule request for comment summary. The FAA stopping new radio, also known as radar. So AD was radio cannot be relied upon if they experience interference. If they experience it from wireless broadband operations. This AD requires revising the limited selection of existing. Incorporate limitations prohibiting certain operations requiring radio. So 5G. C-band wireless broadband deployment is permitted to occur in phases with the opportunity for operations in the lower 100 megahertz of the band in 46 markets beginning as soon as December 5th, 2021. However, the FAA does not expect actual deployment to commence until January 5th, 2022. This AD refers to 5G C-band interference, but wireless broadband technologies other than 5G may use the same frequency band. These other uses of the same frequency band are within the scope of this AD since they would introduce the same risk of radio altimeter interference as 5G C-band. In April 2020, RTCA formed a 5G task force. The RTCA I don't know who the RTCA is. I missed that part. Why don't I see RTCA here anywhere? Am I missing something? They're abbreviating something and not telling me what it is. Okay. I must be stupid. But Members from RTCA, the FAA, Aircraft and Radio Altimeter Manufacturers, European Organization for Civil Aviation Equipment, industry organizations and operators to perform a quantitative evaluation of radar altimeter performance regarding RF interference from expected 5G emissions in 3.7 to 3.98 gigahertz band, as well as detailed assessment of the risk of such interference occurring and impacting aviation safety. Based on the work of the task force, RTCA published a report which concludes that there is a major risk that 5G telecommunications system in the 3.7, I'm right here, guys. I know you can't see it. 3.98 gigahertz band will cause harmful interference to radar altimeters on all types of civil aircraft, including commercial transport airplanes, business, regional, and general aviation airplanes, and both transport and general aviation helicopters. All right. The report further concludes that the likelihood and severity of radio frequency interference increases for operations at lower altitudes. Well, that would make sense, seeing as it only goes up 100 meters. That would be like the problem area, 100 meters, right? So from 100 meters and down, they're going to experience interference to their altimeter. Right? This is what this report says. So let's keep reading. That interference could cause the radio altimeter to either become inoperable or present misleading information, and or also affect associated systems on civil aircraft. Okay? So what I'm assuming is, with a claim like that, they were able to make that happen. Right? All right, Oracle, take care, buddy. The RTCA report refers to FCC report and order which identifies radio frequencies and power level conditions for the new C-band service. The RTCA report identified the possibility of interference from both wireless emitters on base stations, for example, as well as onboard user handsets. So they're saying it could affect you at any altitude because someone could be on the plane and turn on their 5G phone, and the phone could affect the altimeter. That's when you're flying at 35,000 feet or 25,000 feet, and then the guy comes on the radio and says, "Hey, we need you to drop down to 18,000 feet, or you might collide with another flight, or blah blah blah." And you go to drop down to 18,000, and you get an improper reading from your TV, your radio altimeter that you would never use up there anyway. You would be using your main altimeter for that. So that doesn't even make sense. And this is a fucking study. Think about it, guys. The altimeter that pilots use is the one that gauges the air pressure. So the only time they use the other altimeter is if their altimeter is somehow not reading because the weather conditions are so bad. Right? And if the weather conditions are so bad, I guess that can affect the altimeter, air pressure, whatever. So they go to this other one that is a radio altimeter when they're trying to land in really bad weather. That's basically it. It's the only time they use that thing. So just so you guys understand, and if this is a real thing, I want to see how they caused the actual interference, right? Since this study, they say they've got a study here. So I'm going to find out. I'm going to read it. This report refers to the FCC report order, which identifies radio frequencies and power level conditions for the new C-band services. Oh. Oh. The RTCA report identified the possibility of interference, as well as onboard. Remained under review. Federal FAA. So this is not peer reviewed. The FAA risk assessment included consideration of the RTCA report, public comment and analysis from radio altimeter manufacturers, aircraft manufacturers, in support of the safety. How much you guys want to bet the fucking airline services paid for this fucking report? Sponsored by the good old FAA. Huh? You understand what I'm saying here? What this report did, it says right there, if you read it, it literally tells you. All you got to do is read this shit. Just read through it until you understand it. Here, check this out. This is very scary. This right here. Once again, before we go on, I want to read that one paragraph to you guys. It's very relevant to what I'm about to say, okay? What's highlighted right there says, check this out. Now, we still don't know what the RTCA is, but RTCA published a report which concludes that there is a major risk that 5G telecommunication systems in the 3.7 to 3.98 gigahertz band will cause harmful interference to radar altimeters on all types of civil aircraft, including, this is worded so strongly, including commercial transport airplanes, business, regional, general aviation airplanes, and both transport and general aviation helicopters. Strongly worded. The report further concludes that the likelihood and severity of radio frequency interference increases for operations at lower altitudes. That interference could cause the radio altimeter to either become inoperable or present misleading information and or also affect associated systems on civil aircraft. Very strongly worded. But if you go to the very next sentence, it tells you where they get all of this information from. Right? Here it is. The RTCA report, remember, sponsored by, I believe, the FAA. All of the people involved in the airline industry supported this study. And you got to think about why it is. They're throwing a big fucking wrench into the wheels of the 5G takeoff. It's going to slow down Joe Biden's economy. Just like Joe Biden's rules and regulations are slowing down their big airline business right now. I guarantee you these are totally related. Married. Joined at the hip. But look at what it says next. The RTCA report refers to FCC report and Order R&O FCC 2022, which identifies radio frequencies and power level conditions for the new C-band services. That's it. Look. That's it. I mean, we could stop right there. The report refers to the FCC report and Order R&O FCC 2322, which identifies radio frequencies and power levels conditions for the new C-band services. But wait till you see what comes next. It says right here, the RTCA report identified the possibility of interference from both wireless emitters on base stations, for example, as well as onboard user handsets. The RTCA report and conclusions remain under review. That's important. But you know what's more important? There's one word in there. There's a big fat fucking weasel word in there. And I want to see who can find the weasel word in that paragraph that I have highlighted in blue on the screen. I'm going to read this paragraph to you one more time. The first person to get it wins. What's the weasel word in this sentence? The RTCA report identified the possibility of interference from both wireless emitters on base stations, for example, as well as onboard user handsets. The RTCA report and conclusions remain under review. Forget about the second sentence. In that first sentence that I read, what's the one weasel word? What's the weasel word? Who can get it? Can you guys see that? I can see it on my screen, so I hope you guys can see the words. What's the weasel word? The RTC. Yes. Yes. Enoch. I'm not worthy, bro. You're the fucking man. Yes. The RTCA report identified the... Enoch got it. First guess, guys. The possibility. There's no study. There's no evidence. There's no, hey man, let's take an altimeter and see if we can fuck it up with this 5G cell phone at all. It's just somebody saw a report and is saying, yeah, you know, that's going to interfere. They're on the same frequency without proof of that at all. You know, I say, hey man, why don't you go fly a bunch of planes around, right, with some fucking expert pilots to go test this thing out? Go let them fly by, 5G hubs and see if they experience any dropouts with their altimeter. They can compare both altimeters and see if the radio altimeter does something different than the air pressure altimeter. Where's that fucking study at? Hey man, I'm just doing this, but then again, I'm smarter than most of the people that lead this entire planet. I'm proving it every day. What's the sense? I don't understand. The FAA risk assessment included consideration of the RTCA report, public comments to the RTCA report, and analysis from radio altimeter manufacturers. Here we go. And aircraft manufacturers. That's what I want to get to. Tell me about the analysis from radio altimeter manufacturers and aircraft manufacturers. Great. Where is it? That's what I want. The analysis FAA considered were consistent with RTCA's conclusions. Well, yeah, because they wanted them to conclude that. I mean, that was the whole point of this study, wasn't it? Hey, man, find something wrong with 5G interference. I'm certain. Well, it's on the same frequency as the altimeters. We could say it could interfere with that. Great, let's go with that. Okay, fine. Let's track down the study. Here it is. Report in order. Here we go. It says that there's a 5, so let's go down here.
in the matter of explaining flexible use of the 3.4.2 gigahertz adopted February 28th, released March 3rd, 2020. This time. As valent in doc. I got it. I got the study, guys. I got the fucking study right here. No, I don't want to paste in search. What the fuck? Oh wait, let me see if this is it. FCC report and order RC FCC 20 through 22. That's not it. Okay, 20 through 22. That's the one we want to find. We'll find it. It's got to be here. Expands flexible use mid-band. Expanding flexible use. I think this might be it. Huh. Wait. What's the goddamn address again? Why can't I get it? Oh, there shouldn't be a space there. Oh, I found it. Oh, I fucking found the report. Here we go. All right, let's find out what these altimeter and airline manufacturers found. All right. Here it is. 20 through 22. A1. I think this is it. Federal Communications Commission. Let's go. Let's go. Licensing. The transition of FSS operations. Incumbent. Oh, there's more. I'm reading through this quickly, guys. Just let me do this as quick as I can. And if I find something pertinent. They're asking for mid-band spectrum coverage. They're asking them to reduce basically the power of 5G in this report, right? Someone is here. And I think it's a motorcycle, so I think it's... going to be Mr. M-A-R-K. Give me a second, guys.
Yeah, it's Mark. He's got his vet, man. He's got a badass fucking vet. We were looking at his car. I'm sorry, man. Here we go. CB radio shared use between commercial wireless. Under the Commission's rules, existing terrestrial wireless operations between 3.6 and 3.7 band are grandfathered up for 5 years. Citizens broadband, flexible wireless, satellites, allocated for aeronautical radio navigation using radio altimeters in the United States. In 2015, the World Radio Conference added a global co-primary allocation for wireless systems primarily used at... Do you want a bong hit, bro? Yeah? I'll get you one. I'm gonna get you one. Communications over short distance between points of a single aircraft are not intended to provide air-to-ground communications or communication between two or more aircraft. So, they're not citing anybody yet that I've been able to find. But I can't wait to read from the altimeter manufacturers and the airline manufacturers, man. This is a lot, supposedly a lot of people in on this. But understand, do you really think that the people responsible for locking pilots out of the ability to pull a 737 MAX out of a nosedive to save 250 people, right? Twice give a fuck about whether or not an altimeter is going to blink out for a second? Psst. I'm telling you, man, that's why all these people are involved in this study. And it's got nothing to do with the fucking altimeters. Dude, there's so much fluff in this report. It's there. You gotta wade through all this shit and just look for the word altimeter or airline manufacturer, because they don't. It wasn't in the. They've got like a They've got at the beginning. They've got like a glossary or a table of contents, and makes it really hard to find shit in there. They're talking about space station, public auction. What are they talking about? They're auctioning off fucking wireless bands. Yeah, that's what they're doing. That's what this is. This is a fucking sell-off. This, dude, you guys don't even want to read this report. It's disgusting. This is all capitalist bullshit. I can't even believe I'm sitting here reading through all this shit. It's just like, oh my god, it's disgusting. Yeah, we contended that a private sale approach offered the most reliable means of rapidly repurposing C-band spectrum for new flexible uses while also ensuring uninterrupted incumbent FSS operations. Whatever. Fuck that shit. It's all the same. Are they asking for more bandwidth for their purposes? No. No, they're selling bandwidth to companies, is what they're doing. They've got the bandwidth. They're on these frequencies, you know, and they're talking about, you know, how they should all be dispersed. T-Mobile proposes an incentive auction consisting of 3 steps. A forward auction in which terrestrial operators would bid to establish a purchase price for the 3.7 to 4.2 gigahertz band in every PEA. That purchase price would be offered to space station operators and Earth. Is that necessary? And purchase price of PEA would be awarded to whichever group is willing to clear the band for the least amount of money, right? It's all just U.S. Cellular is the next one. T-Mobile's. We declined to adopt T-Mobile's proposal. Can you believe this? This is the report where they're talking about, oh yeah, by the way, 5G's gonna crash fucking planes, man. It's all bullshit. This is a bullshit report, man. They didn't even think we were gonna read through this shit. I'm still waiting to find the stuff from the altimeter companies. You know, I want to see the interference proof. I don't think I'm asking for too much. Has he not bit you yet?
No, he don't like me.
God, that's great.
I go like this,
He's
take
so
a bone
good.
away from him, chew it.
That's great. That's great. He loves you.
Hey, come here. Yeah, I say come here. I say come over here. What's this? What is this? My hat. Oh, it's my hat. Oh, where's my hat? Where's my hat?
There's a stem kind of in this here. Pull this fucker out. Dude, this shit's all bullshit, though. I mean, maybe if you scroll way through. Oh my God, it's huge. Yeah, it's huge. This report is huge. Dude, how many pages is this motherfucker? I've never seen a report this long before. You guys can't imagine how long this. Oh, you guys can see. Look how long this report just keeps going and going and going and going. Look. This is all about selling frequencies. Licensing. It's a fucking money grab. You got a lighter? Cheers, bud. So that's what a lot of bullshit looks like.
movie. This Don't Look Up. Is that a good one?
Oh, it's fucking great. You want to watch it? Bro, just watch the beginning of it. Okay.
If you wanna watch
Okay, let's watch it.
it. Not the whole thing.
Popcorn. I got popcorn. I got a whole case of Pepsi in there. Ice cold Pepsi.
I was gonna run, huh?
I looked at them. I said, I don't have any Pepsi. He's like, oh, you can bribe Mark with Pepsi, man. It's true. He loves the shit. Runs on it. So, yeah, all right. I'm going to go, guys. We're going to watch Don't Look Up. You guys are great. I love you. You guys have been a fantastic audience tonight. I take another sip of my coffee in your honor. We had a lot of fun. David Long. I see where this generates from, but I assure you, planes aren't going to be falling out of the sky over this shit, bro. And I'm sure that if there was any evidence to back any of this up, the rest of the civilized fucking world would be concerned about hopping on airplanes right now, you know? So I'm glad that we're able to get to the bottom of it, that this is a bullshit study. I've never seen anything like this in my life. This makes Agenda 21 look like a pamphlet. Seriously. But, you know, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the morning, okay? You guys take care. Bye now. Later, brother. Tell Mark he's a bad son of a bitch, says Enoch. He says you're a bad son of a bitch. Right on, Enoch. He's in Texas, so he knows. They know badass.
My new car today.
You got what now?
I used my new car today.